Hey guys, Francesca from the Kilobits here, and this week I want to talk about Heroes of the Storm. Now, about 2 weeks ago on the 13th of January, Heroes of the Storm left alpha and went into closed beta. They also released a Founders Pack allowing people to buy access into the game, getting a few heroes, a few skins, along with it to kind of sweeten the deal, and a little bit of gold. And as such, there has been an influx of new players coming into the game who've only really been able to play for a couple weeks. Now, I've noticed since playing in closed beta compared to in technical alpha that it is now much more common to experience BM in my games. BM is a MOBA term. It stands for bad manners or bad mouthing, depending on who you ask. Basically, players being toxic, being aggressive towards other players and rude, harassing other players, threatening to AFK away from people to stop playing the game. And this is a feature that you do see in a lot of MOBAs. League of Legends has a reputation for having an especially toxic community, for example, though having played Smite, you also get people who are BM in Smite. In Heroes of the Storm, back in Alpha, it did happen, but really not with too much regularity. Now that we have shifted into closed beta, though, I have felt that there is a distinctive change in the quality of the game, in the way that people treat each other. For example, if you look at my Heroes of the Storm weekly Let's Play video, the last two, which have been within the closed beta, in both games there's been players harassing each other, players threatening to AFK and whatnot, and this really wasn't the overarching theme of the game in closed alpha. So I'm just wondering, like, why is there this shift? Now, it could be that a lot of new toxic players have come in, but logically this doesn't make a lot of sense. So the new players have been playing about 2 weeks at this point. So for them to start harassing other players about their builds and their picks and whatnot seems particularly strange. They have implemented ranked play, and I can understand that in ranked play the outcome matters, so people tend to get a bit more frustrated if they start to lose or if a player misplays, because it affects their ranking. However, I don't play ranked at all at the moment. I play purely casual. I mean, the game, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It really, it matters very little. Like, I play for fun. I enjoy trying to learn new builds and new characters, but for the most part I play MOBAs for fun. And so if it's not these new players being aggressive, is it the old players being frustrated with the new players? Like, I can understand that when a lot of new players come into the game, if you've been playing for months and are used to playing with people who've been also playing for months and have a bit more of experience, then suddenly playing with players who are less experienced and maybe make rookie or noob mistakes is going to be frustrating. However, surely at that point the best way to deal with it is to, you know, try and teach the new players, try and kind of explain why I think maybe you're doing the things you're doing, why, for example, on Black Hearts Bay, for example, you're farming EXP rather than rushing coins. These kind of things, new players aren't going to necessarily pick up straight away. But then maybe it is new players coming in and being aggressive. I mean, I don't really know. I can't work out why there is this sudden change from a very kind of happy community where I felt very comfortable to a community that's really being aggressive towards other people, mocking people for their damage, for their builds, and really playing the blame game, threatening to AFK in game. Like, I can't logically figure out why this change has happened, but it has happened. And it's something that I don't want to see continue. I mean, maybe after a couple of weeks people get more settled into the game, get a feel for how the community usually is, and this will calm down, which I'm really hoping is the case. But if not, I think it's not good for the game, it's not good for Blizzard. I think part of the problem in Heroes of the Storm also is that you can't surrender. So if a game is going south, you play it through to the end. But then games don't take very long, so I'm always a firm believer of until the game is over, you keep trying. And let's talk about the Super Bowl just very briefly on this topic. So if you guys watch Super Bowl, you'll see that spoilers, the Seattle Seahawks almost won. However, the Patriots intercepted and caught the ball at the 1 yard line, which the Seahawks threw for no apparent reason, with 20 seconds left on the clock, and stopped them from winning the game. So you know, you don't give up until the game is over. That is my firm belief. And yeah, what do you guys think? Like, have you guys experienced more BM in Heroes of the Storm? Where do you think it's coming from? Like, do you have a logical place where it could have stemmed from? Because I can't figure it out. I can't figure out why the game has suddenly become really quite salty, you know, when it used to be sweet. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. So that's it from me for this week. More vlogs next week on a Tuesday. As always, I've been Francesca. This has been The Kilobits. If you like this video or like any of our other content, you can check out our Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits and on Twitter at thekilobits. If you like Heroes of the Storm, you should hit that like button. If you like MOBAs, you should hit that like button. You know, just hit the like button, guys. Come on, you know you want to. But I'll see you guys next week. Much love. Be good. Bye.